Hello everyone, we are doing models, and in our previous video, part number 1 of models, we learned what are models, and these are based upon the mood of the speaker or the writer. So today in this video, we will learn the different modal auxiliaries and their rules. So two, three things you have to keep in mind always, that modal auxiliaries are the modified forms of the helping verbs, and they are always placed with the main verbs. So when we talk about the main verbs, it is the root form or the base form we speak, right? Suppose write, sing, dance, something like that. Okay, so alone we can not use these modal auxiliaries. We need main verb or the principal verb or the root verb with that. Second thing is, there is no effect of subject of modals, right? Like with numbers, genders and persons, it can be used with first person, second person, third person, gender also, masculine and feminine, and when we talk about the numbers, that may be singular and plural. Okay, so there is no effect of that modal into the on that. Means like we used to do, in tenses different, when we have different subject we have to use different verbs, so that is not there. Let's see, I can see the stars. So I can see the stars, here the main verb is which one? See, and before that I have placed here modal auxiliaries. Okay, so alone it cannot do. When you will remove this word see from here, I can the star, so there is no meaning of this, but when I am adding I can see the stars, there is meaning of this sentence. Means what you understand here, that there is always requirement of main verb in the sentence when we have to do the modals. You may play cricket. Suppose I will do you may cricket, so that is not a sentence. So what is required? The main verb for that. Next is, you should write your name on notebooks. If I am not using write here, so those sentence is meaningless. The last thing which you have to keep in mind always, a modal is not followed by modal. Means it cannot happen that I can could the stars or I can could see the stars. It is not. I can could the stars, that is wrong. I may might go there, that is wrong. Means one modal is required, and very important thing is what? Verb first form is required, which I am talking about, the main form, the base form, the root form, that is required here, right? So let's understand today the use of can. Okay, the first one is can. We learnt that in short in the last video. Now today in detail we will learn about the different modals. So first I have taken can for you. Can is what? I can do this, right? That shows the ability to ability of someone in present. But with that it is used with different things also. Let's see. So number one is ability or lack of ability in present, right? Ability or lack of ability. What I want to say here, I can solve this sum and I cannot solve this sum. So where in the first sentence that is showing the ability of me, and in second sentence I cannot do this sum, so that is showing lack of ability in present, right? For example, Reena can swim. Means here we are using this word can, that means what? Reena can swim, means that is her ability of doing something. Birds can fly, or ostrich cannot fly, so there is what? Ostrich cannot fly, that is lack of ability, that is in present. Okay, second thing is possibility. To express possibility, we did in last video also. To express possibility also we can use can. You can score good marks, but in journal, right? So in journal or in occasional form we can use this for possibility, to express possibility. You can score good marks in English. Yes, he cannot score good marks in English, so that is what? Lack of possibility. Next is, it can rain today. We can use both positive and negative, means affirmative and negative sentences by using modals. So it can rain today or it cannot rain today, right? But the structure you require, that is subject, then what? Modal, and then object or other part of the sentence, right? And interrogative also, can it rain today, right? The three different simple sentence also, negative sentence also, and interrogative sentence also can be formed with the help of modals. It can rain today. Now if I want to change this into negative, this is a simple structure. It can change rain today. It cannot rain today. To what I have added here with this modal auxiliary itself, I have added not and frame the sentence into negative. Now if I want to frame a question of interrogation, like interrogative sentence here. So can it rain today? Same structure as simple in other sentences we use. So that is the same structure we have to follow here. So yes, we are talking about what? Possibility. So possibility in journal form we can use can. Next one is informal permission. It is for seeking and giving both, right? Informal permission. Suppose informal permission is where we have to just talk to our friends and relatives, etc. So there it is, can I use a pen? Suppose I am talking to my friend, so can I use my keys, can I use your pen? But this question, if I want to ask some senior to me, so I cannot use can here, right? Because that is informally only I can use for permission. So you can come with us. So this is what? You can come with us. This is also informal permission. Next is she can go home. So this is also informal permission. Next one is informal request. So use of can we can do for informal request also. Can you make a coffee for me? To our friend, suppose I am checking if to my sister I am speaking, if my brother I am speaking like this. So what I will do? You can make a coffee for me, or can you make a coffee for me? So that is what? Informal request, right? I am requesting. But if I want to talk someone unknown, where we have to be a little bit formal, so there we cannot use can. Clear? Next is, can you pass me that book? So that is also informal way. Next one is informal offer. Suppose I want to give some helping hand to someone, my friend or to my sister or brother or something like that, or to my junior. So what I will do? Can I help you with your bag? Right? But if same I want to do with someone unknown or some my boss, so what we will do here, or to my seniors, so what I will do? I cannot use here can. Can I help you? No. In that formal way I cannot use, but in informal offer or help or permission or request, for that we can use can. Next one is informal suggestion. So you can buy this house. That's an informal suggestion, right? I hope you understand this word informal, where there is no formality, right? So where there are no formalities we can use can, but when the things become formal, there we cannot use can. So just take the screenshot of this use of can and note down quickly in your notebook, and then we will do use of could today. Now let's understand use of could. So could is used. Could is what? Could is the past form of can. Okay, so this is the first thing you have to know. Now we learnt when we were doing use of can, that can is used to show the ability or to show lack of ability, but that wasn't present. So obviously could will be where? The past form of that, right? So it is used to show the ability in past. Like right now whatever I can do, so there I will do can, but I cannot do that now, but when I was young that time I could do that. Okay, for example, I could sing when I was young or when I was younger. Okay, so here this thing I cannot do right now. अभी मैं नहीं कर सकती हूँ, लेकिन पहले कर सकती थी. So this will become the past ability, right? So in that case you can do can. लेकिन अगर अभी भी आप able हो उस चीज़ के लिए, so I can sing well. I can sing now also, right? So that is present possibility. But we are learning here use of could. That is what? Past possibility. Clear? So that's why I have written here sentence I could sing when I was younger. right? Second one is I could ride a bike when I was in college, but now I cannot do that. Okay, if it happen, it can happen that when I was young, that time I could ride a bicycle, or you may say bike or something like that. I could not solve this sum when I was in class 5th, right? This sum was very difficult and I could not solve when I was in class 5th, but now I am able to do that. Okay, so I can do it now, but I could not do that when I was in class 5th. So please try and understand that present possibility, present ability, sorry, you have to tell with the with can, and past ability you then in that case you have to use could. Clear? Second one is to ask the permission politely. If you want to ask someone politely, it is not formal way I am saying, or it is a polite way, right? Could you give me your pencil? क्लियर? जब आपको लग रहा है कि थोड़ा जब इनफॉर्मल होने से बात नहीं बन रही है, तो उस केस में यू कैन यूज़ कुड. कैन आई यूज़ योर पेंसिल? यहाँ तो आपने बोला है इनफॉर्मली, लेकिन अब थोड़ा और पोलाइट होना है. सो कुड यू प्लीज़ गिव मी योर पेंसिल? कुड यू ब्रिंग अ कप ऑफ कॉफ़ी फॉर मी? राइट? इट इज़ in a polite way. So that is the second use to ask the permission politely. Next is third one, polite request. Could you pass me the salt please? Could you pass me the salt please? So this is what? Polite request. When we are making some request politely, because please we are doing here. So could you pass me the salt please? Second one, could you drop me? Right? So could you drop me to school, to college, somewhere else? So could you drop me? Right? This is what? Polite request. Third one is suggestion. I could help you to learn French. When you want to give someone suggestion, so there also you can use could. Like I could help you to learn French. Second one is you could call me for any help. Right? So here also you are giving the suggestion. So here also you can use could. Possibility. Possibility, here we will talk about the weak possibility. Which possibility? Weak possibility. Like if we have ratio of 100% and that is divided into 70 and 30%. So we will take 30% wali jab responsibility we can use. So in that case could we can use for possibility. Like he could be one who stole money. कि शायद उसने चुराए हो सकते हैं, जब पॉसिबिलिटी बहुत वीक है, 30% ऑफ पॉसिबिलिटी है, ठीक है. लेकिन ही कुड बिकम अ डॉक्टर, कि यहाँ पे पॉसिबिलिटी कम है कि वो पढ़ता लिखता तो है नहीं और डॉक्टर बनने चला है, तो ही कुड बिकम अ डॉक्टर. मीन्स डाउटफुल सिचुएशन है, बहुत वीक पॉसिबिलिटी है. सो फॉर दैट वी कैन यूज कुड हियर. नेक्स्ट वन इज इन कंडीशनल सिचुएशंस और इन कंडीशनल सेंटेंसेस. सो अगर ऐसा हो जाए तो, राइट. सो आई कुड विजिट लंदन इफ़ आई हैड इनफ मनी, कि मैं लंदन जा सकता था अगर मेरे पास पैसे होते. सो कंडीशनल सेंटेंस, वी हैव 4 स्ट्रक्चर्स ऑफ कंडीशनल सेंटेंसेस. आई होप यू नो दैट. सो इन दिस केस ऑल्सो वी कैन यूज़ आई कुड विजिट लंदन इफ़ आई हैड इनफ मनी. अगर मेरे पास पैसे होते तो मैं लंदन चला गया होता और मैं घूम लिया होता. If I had some apples, I could make apple pie. So in this situation also, in one part of the sentence, if I had, right? See the structure here. Had we are using here, and in second part of the sentence, in second clause, we are using I could make apple pie. So these were the rules of how to use could. Okay, so note it down and learn for your examination. In our next video, we will learn more models and the uses. Thank you very much for today. Stay safe, stay healthy.